Cool, right. Now, next turn. I have sent you traders with gifts of rune stones. They are powerful, the stones, not the They are powerful, the stones, not the traders. Your dedication is most welcome. I'm doing this very diplomatically, considering I'm supposed to be one of those warring faction type peoples, and I'm thinking of going for a domination victory. I can choose my pantheon. Awesome. So what do we want to do? 1 great person point from Holy Site, Prophet, Campus, Scientist, and Theatre Square would write at District. Not bad. Lady of the Reeds and Marshes, +1 production from Marsh, Oasis, and Floodplains. Not really that useful. +1 production from Fishing Boats. That would be very useful on the other city. And actually, I can X off that, can't I? Don't you have AC resource? No, you don't have AC resource, which is a bit of a shame. But that +1 culture from pastures. We have a pasture, not too helpful. +1 food from camps, not all that helpful. +2 faith from quarries, not helpful. +1 faith from mines or over luxury and bonus resource. Bonus resources? +1 production from mines over strategic resources, not all that helpful. +1 food from wine, incense, cocoa, tobacco, coffee, and tea. That would be very useful. That's quite possibly what we're going to do. +1 culture from banana, citrus, cotton, dye, silk, spice, and sugar. That would only really work for the 1 banana. Initiation rites, +50 faith for each barbarian outpost cleared. God of Healing, increased healing by 30 in your Holy Site district or any adjacent tile. Bonus faith equal to 50% of the strength of each enemy unit killed within... Bonus faith. City growth. I think we're going to go for the Goddess of Festivals, which is +1 food from wine, incense, cocoa, tobacco, coffee, and tea plantations. Considering we're going to have a double tea plantation up there, we're going to have triple cocoa plantation down this one. I think Goddess of the Festival is what we want. Found this pantheon. And then we get an inspiration because we found a pantheon. Awesome. And in actual fact, there's a cocoa plantation there as well, which is triple... you settled Sparta. Which is fine, because you're not actually taking anything that I could reach. Apart from, you might go for the horses. It might be worth me... I'm not going to do anything just yet, but I'm going to pay attention to what his borders are going to do. If he heads towards the horses, I'll go and buy the horses. If he heads towards the cocoa, I'll go and buy the cocoa. Cocoa will be cheaper because it's only the 1 tile, but the horses... I need the horses, really. So I ought to really prioritise that. But we'll do it when we see it. Right, you move forward because you need to kill that thing. Archer, just do nothing still for this turn. You're going to move up there because I want to actually go and explore this bottom area. Cool. I don't know whether it's a bad idea to go for the Hanging Gardens. It probably is, because it's not going very well, is it? But it's fine. I'm sure it's going to be fine. What could possibly go wrong? No way, that's Quote and Quill. My bad. Right, yeah, you just attack that thing. You should be able to kill it next turn, I think. You do nothing still. Scout, I think I'm going to just make you heal up first, and then I'm going to go and get you to explore. Auto-explore, probably. Another turn. You've gone and got that rice, which is fine. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, sure, just... Maybe the turn after this, it'll be able to kill it. It's ain't decisive now, so it should be alright. Yeah, you're fine. Just do nothing now. Nothing expanding that way. Cool. Hopefully this actual monument is going to make it so that we're going to get these horses quicker, but we will wait and see. Inspiration. The growing number of citizens... because we've reached citizens 6. So we got that one.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner?
I don't know. And decisive? I think you kill it off in one go. We'll see. Yes, yes, yes. Wait, what? Yes, okay. Because of the way that animation worked, it kind of looked as if I was fighting backwards, and then I was like, wait, what? I thought they killed me, but no, we're okay, we're okay. Panic over. I was a little bit worried for a second there. But we do have a lot of money now. And now you're on 2. What are you working currently now? You're working the production. Good. Which means you're a little better there. You could do with more food, really, but that's... I can't buy a thing yet, can I? Scout warrior. The builder is 215. Yeah, not quite. Soon. I'll probably buy the worker again. I think that would be a good idea. I think that's a good way of doing it. Oh yeah, production down here. So what were we thinking? The campus and then the harbour? Was that how I was thinking it? Or do I want to get a galley to explore? I think campus would be useful because I think I need great scientist points and things. We'd already get +1 there because of double... We get +2 there? What, because of that and that? That is getting rid of 3 food. Oh, hang on. We do have that as a thing now. Are you working it is the question. You are not working it, so it does get rid of the marsh. But it would also be useful if I cleared the marsh first, because it gives a lot of food in general. But do I want to just put the... I suppose if I do just put the... It would be better there, and then I can put something else there. Yeah. I think... And I don't have to worry about the food gain as such. Yeah, I think that's actually a good spot for it. We're going to go with that. Yes, we'll remove the marsh. You can clear the marsh and get a load of food in general. Straight up to your thing. But I think that's going to be a bonus point. Because that's 2 science straight off. And that shouldn't be affected. And that should be 2 forest. That would be 2 from them. And then that shouldn't change anything because that will get changed to the thing. So, yeah. And I realised that I didn't do the clearing of the things for these. And then, yeah. But it's fine. Okay. Next turn. Alright, I'm going to move you up to, like, I think here. Because I'm a little bit worried about Greece. You're going to do nothing. I'm a little bit worried about them attacking me. How come theirs no longer open and mine is still? I don't...
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
Right, okay. Changing of policies. I can't put that anywhere. +1 production in all cities. I have a Pantheon now, so that's fine. So I think I might do that. +1 production in all cities. Buildings... I don't know if that's anything. Double experience production towards ancient and classical range units. 100% production towards ancient and classical heavy and light cavalry units. That would be a good bonus for us in general, but currently I think the 5 to the barbarians is more important. +1 production is going to be the good thing though. So we're going to do that. Yes. Which should hopefully boost things like that. Hanging Gardens, yes. Cool. So, no borders grow into any of my things that I want. Nope. Money, plenty of money to do with the thing. Can I do the purchase of the builder? I can, but then that means I don't have the money to get the tiles if needed. I think the builder is more important though. To get like the 2 Ts, that would be making this grow faster means I get... Yeah, no, I think builder. Shouldn't go for the horses. We should be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. You do nothing. Next, you're fine now. What is with all these barbarians? They're kind of annoying me. They're just really, really bugging me. Why does that not cause zone of control? But that one does. I'm confused there. Is it because of the river? You can't zone of control me over the river? Interesting. But it's fine. But how come your borders have closed and mine haven't still? I don't quite get that. Because it's really bugging me that you're going through my territory. Especially when I wanted to maybe try and do, like, things. Right, you're fine there. Right. Go and do... Well, I'll do that one first. And there's sheep there. Go and do that. You can't go anymore. Right, we'll do that way then. Great! Ooh, Petra. Petra might be an idea. Might be better down this way though. Does that count as river? I don't know if that counts as a river. I'll have to find out if I have a settler, or when I have a settler. Or I can just look in the settler view, because I don't need the settler actually available. Lens. Settler. That does not count as fresh water, which is kind of annoying because floodplains. Well, I suppose that would be why. But I suppose that would be where you want it. Put it there. It's fresh water. Mountain. Floodplains nearby. And then Petra. So I think that's a very good... I am going to put a pin right there. And call it a Petra City. If I get that far. Petra City. But we'll find out. Did I not just name that? Did I not just Petra City? Yes? Petra City. Thank you. I did type that in, I'm sure. No, I just somehow managed to edit that one, which was meant to be harbour. What? How did that work? That might be a little bit of a bug. You'll have to let me know in the comments what actually happened there, if I clicked on something random and not how I should have, or if that was just a bug. Whoops, I just hit a hotkey on my mouse and done that. But yeah. It's getting a little bit crowded down here, Greece. I'm not enjoying this idea. I'm not liking how many units you're bringing to me. I'm going to bring you back into my city instead, because I don't like quite how many there is. Actually, you're going to go into the city and do nothing. You're going to fortify there in a minute. Right. You cause the plantation. You're going to go up to there. And then just do nothing, I suppose. You're slowly growing still, I suppose. Oh, you don't do that when... Hello.
Mirror of the form, wine of the mind.
Cool. Right, is there any iron nearby? Do I have any iron? Would be useful if I had iron. I probably don't. It's kind of how it goes, isn't it, when you have these sort of things? As long as I have horses is all the main problem, all the main thing, I suppose. Any iron near here? There's iron there. Right, it's kind of not an okay source spot. But it's fine. Right, we've done that one. What does this do? It does +1 gold. Well, I suppose it's not too bad, but still. Right, you're gonna just... You're gonna fortify there. You're gonna move along this way. So we found Nidaros. You're gonna fortify until healed there. Getting a little bit worried about all these units from Spain. Not Spain, Greece. Just a little bit. Right, next time. Hello. A strong navy, that's a beautiful sight. I don't have any boats, I don't know what he's talking about. At least I don't have any boats yet. What's that? Okay, that's Stonehenge, that's fine. I don't mind Stonehenge. Now I could put a mine there, but then that would be kind of pointless because I'm going to build a holy site there, not holy site, campus there. So what would I need? I need you to do something. There's no point in me putting a farm there because that would be a commercial, if anything, district. Do I have any money to purchase tiles with again? No, I need 70 to do the... It brings up that. 70 to do that, and I need 70 to do that. Right, okay. So I don't have any tiles to build. So basically you're just going to do nothing for now. You're going to sit and wait until we can get probably the certain ones. Yeah. Do nothing. Until we can get until the borders have grown that way. Does it say when the borders are going to grow? There's no real indication of when the borders are going to grow. Food per turn, food consumption, growth food per turn, amenities growth bonus, other growth bonus. Because you're at plus 2 amenities. Awesome. Modified food per turn, housing multiplier, occupied city multiplier, happy, citizens growth, non-food yields. Amenities from luxuries, to gain amenities, improve the app, 6 housing. Yeah, you do not mention anything about border growth there. Nothing on that, and that's Pantheon. Not so helpful, that. But hey. Find an actual wonder. I still haven't found an actual wonder, which is really kind of bugging me. And build an angel district, which we're still in the middle of doing. We have 7 turns until we do that. Okay, well, I need to focus, making sure I'm paying attention to them, to make sure I don't go past the points where I am going to maybe miss out on the bonus. Yeah, you're just going to do nothing still, because otherwise there's no point. You need to find me a world wonder, please, and thank you. Or a natural wonder. Do nothing. I ought to have done the hill movement, because this is kind of really annoying me. And you're really kind of scaring me with the amount of things that... Are you telling me... No? Right, can you attack that thing? You could not attack that thing, apparently. Okay. Never mind them. You do nothing. You go up there. Really would like to find an actual wonder, please. Still don't know why my borders are open. Greece has produced a progress for ancient era to the classical era. Okay. So that way. And turn. You're really... Hills are really hampering you today, aren't they? Right, we want to change... Well, there's only one more turn till that anyway, so that's not really going to make a difference. Statecraft, 6 turns, what else can I open? I can't do anything else, so... It doesn't matter. Anyway. Yeah, it really doesn't. It's going to be done in like 2 turns, but hey, whatever. That thing just ran away. Well, that's kind of annoying. Go back to there at some point. You go back into the city. And just fortify again. So that was just that. Okay, right. So we're going to get astrology, which means that...
I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical.
Yeah, I like that quote. So we can now build a holy site, which can get, well, gives us great profit points. 2 faith for each adjacent natural wonder, which we haven't got any. 1 faith for each adjacent grassland, mountain, basic mountain, and 1 faith for every 2 adjacent wood tiles, or just district tiles. And you build a shrine in that, which we can't do.
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical.
Interesting that it does that twice. You still can't do anything just yet. Scout, move your ass. I bet you find a thing now as well. Oh, are you about to die? That's a shame. Can't help you. Oh no, it's just next. Improve 2 sea resources, which I'm hoping to do very soon. Do I need to take it? Oh, you've taken that border. Good. Now take that next, preferably. I'm glad you're doing that. Right, you're just going to stay like that. Again, you're just... Well, you've got that now, so I know which one I can buy now. I'm safe for that. How many charges have you got? You've only got one charge anyway, so... I might as well do that. You can do that, I suppose. I was hoping he was going to die, to be honest. But hey-ho. If anything, I need to get another worker at some point, probably from there, and I can go do those two. Build any district. Yep. And 2 sea resources. All good. We're all good. We're all good. Really, I'm not liking how many units are there. Inspiration. You developed. What was that? Bringing our first district online. Oh, of course, you've just finished that. Cool.
Economy begins with a strong, well-educated workforce.
So, do I want to change anything from that? Unit maintenance reduced. Production towards ancient classical era light cavalry units. Melee range, double experience points. Production take ancient classical wonders. We're going to... Well, hang on. What is better? 15% production or +1 production? 15% production or +1 production? I'm currently at 4. Or like 5. 15% of 3 is not 1. So I think it's better to stay on the 1. Yeah, it's better to stay on the 1. I think. Plus 30% towards builders, which would be useful to some degree. But no. No, we're going to leave it at that, I think. And encampment. Or holy site. I don't know if I want the holy site necessarily. Library would also be good. Encampment would be good to build some units through. I could build it there and that would be great for against them. Another settler. We are close to our housing capacity. We could settle it down here as I was thinking. And maybe do the Petra. Yeah. I also need builder though. 6 turns for the builder. Don't know whether I'm going to get that as a thing now, so... we'll go for a settler. I'm going to go for a settler first. And we're going to take it down that way. Yeah, it's fine. I suppose I could have told them not to settle near me as well at some point. We're also going to hopefully get a harbour soon, aren't we? Right, who needs orders? You do. You're going to take out the slinger. Or at least... mostly. I know you're the 1 experience. I was hoping you were going to get like more than that, but hey ho. Cool. How are you going by working tiles? Whoops, working tiles. I think you're doing fine. And then hopefully we're going to be fine with that. I can possibly build it, or buy a thing. What's that? Unmet player has been defeated. Okay then. That wasn't what I was expecting to happen. Someone's obviously already taking over the world. If you build it, they will come. I got another achievement. Awesome. So yeah, another achievement. Another player has been defeated, which is slightly worrisome in a way. Slightly worrisome. You're now building doing all of them, which is not quite using all the production to the best. You are going to grow in 3 turns though, which means you will be using that next. So I'm going to leave you be, because you're going to grow. And you've got plenty of housing capacity, haven't you? Yeah, so I'm going to leave you be. As long as we don't lose out on like 3 turns. I'm sure we'll be fine though. Otherwise it's just a real big waste. Can you kill this thing? Yes, just kill it. Good swat. Oh, and there's where the barbie... Well, actually, you could almost do it yourself in the next turn. That might be a good idea. That might actually work. We'll see how that goes. Because we get that bonus of when we heal up every time we kill something. It's awesome. Oh, hi, what do you want? You want one of my teas and one of my cocos for an open borders. I don't particularly want the open borders. I don't want the open borders. It's right click, isn't it? I don't want that. Well then, no. I don't just want your... yeah, I'd love the jade, but I don't want the open borders. I don't really need your open borders. Where
My
the...
liege, we are beginning to attract the attention of the great people of the world. Of course, there are other leaders vying for their attention too.
Cool, yeah, but...
The more specialized districts we construct, the more we will draw in specialized great people to share their talents with our civilization. I advise that we continue to build these.
Thank you very much, but I've just noticed something that I'm a little bit pissed about. Like, very, very pissed about. Christianstad. How dare you? My sincere apology, I didn't notice your city was so close. Really? You didn't? Do you know what? I'm going to denounce you because I don't care. You went and put that there. You've taken one of my resources that I was going to take. You're likely to take that horse, which would really annoy me if you do. So much so that I am going to go and purchase that now, just to be sure. Which also actually kind of helps my production and things, doesn't it, I suppose? Interesting. Would also be useful if I could purchase that one, but I can't as well. If you are to take that one, I would be even more pissed, but I'm going to go and take that city and burn it to the ground. Because, yeah. Sparta was fine. That's a good spot for it. That's not a good spot for one that's, like... That's just too close, I think. I don't like that spot. Granted, it's getting that. But it's, like... No. No. I just don't like that spot. It's not that bad of a city, I suppose. I might keep it, but I'm going to take it, if anything, because you've taken a resource that should have been mine.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Cool. What can I do with that? 100% production towards ancient and classical naval units. Pressing towards ancient and classical. 2 gold for every trade unit. No, I'm not doing any of that. We're all good still. Grow your civilization tab. We're going to do that. Yep, 2 resources. Can I change that for anything then? Because we're hopefully going to be able to do 2 resources at some point. Make a trade route, which would hopefully be able to do sometime soon. Build a pasture. I've already done that. We'll do that one. And then hopefully we're going to get to 2 resources at some point. Still don't like how many actual things are here though, but yeah. Can you kill that thing? Yes, you can. And then you're going to give me the money, and that's going to help towards the other things. Yeah. It's making up for having to buy that resource tile. Hopefully you're not going to steal this one. If you do, I will be really, really annoyed. Are you declaring war on me? Are you declaring war on me? Are you declaring war on me? Declares a surprise war against you. Well, that's given me an inspiration. Well then. How about you just go on to Auto Explore now, because I can't be asked to deal with you. Because I've got things to deal with up here. Right, you can not reach that way. Well, just shoot that guy instead then. I ought to have got walls, but I can't because I haven't built got the tech yet. You're gonna survive now for now, Christian's dad. Christian's dad. Could do with some more archers.